Before this story begins, let me speak to the part of you that feels tired of bad news. If you've ever been told it's impossible, if a door was closed in your face by doctors, circumstances, or life itself, this moment is for you. Today, we pray for strength to endure waiting seasons, for faith when answers are delayed, and for hope when logic says to give up. May your heart remember that impossibility is not the same as finality. He had everything money could buy: private jets, global companies, influence that moved markets. But there was one sentence that no amount of wealth could erase. A doctor sat across from him years earlier and said quietly, "You will never be able to have a child." He smiled politely that day, shook hands, walked out composed. But inside, something broke. He never talked about it. Not to his board, not to the press, not even to his closest friends. In interviews, he was praised as a visionary, a genius, a man who had conquered life. But every time he walked past a playground, every time he saw a father lift a child onto his shoulders, the silence inside him grew louder. Years passed. Awards piled up. His name appeared on buildings. Yet at night, the penthouse felt empty. Success echoed. He began to wonder if this was the price of ambition, to build everything except a legacy of love. One evening, after a long board meeting, he overheard an employee on the phone in the hallway, laughing softly, saying, "She's finally pregnant. The doctor said it wouldn't happen, but here we are." Those words followed him home. For the first time in years, he allowed himself to feel what he had buried: grief. He sought second opinions, specialists, advanced treatments. Each visit ended the same way: "We're sorry. There's nothing more we can do." The world called him powerful, but in that moment, he had never felt smaller. That night, he did something unusual. He knelt beside his bed, not as a billionaire, not as a CEO, but as a man who wanted to be a father. No speeches, no demands, just a quiet prayer filled with honesty. "If this will never happen," he whispered, "give me peace. And if there is even the smallest chance, give me strength to wait." Years later, he met someone, not impressed by his wealth, not intimidated by his name. She knew his story, all of it, including the part he hid from the world. They chose hope together, without guarantees. Years passed. Then one ordinary morning, a phone call came. His wife's voice trembled, not with fear, but with disbelief. The tests were positive. Doctors were cautious. "It's rare," they said. "Very rare." Weeks turned into months. Every appointment felt like walking on fragile ground. Every heartbeat on the screen felt like a miracle holding its breath. And then, on a quiet night, a child was born. Not into headlines, not into boardrooms, but into waiting arms and silent tears. The billionaire held his child and understood something money had never taught him. Some promises arrive late, not to punish us, but to prepare us. Some dreams survive impossibility because they were never ours alone to carry. Today, he speaks openly about that season, not to boast, but to encourage. He tells people, "I was told it would never happen." But "never" is a word humans use when they don't see the whole story. If you are waiting, keep going. If you are tired, rest, but don't surrender. If you've been told it's impossible, remember this: life still surprises the faithful. May your heart stay open. May hope outlive fear. And may you trust that even when the answer takes time, it is still on its way.